What's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. Today, I'm going to talk about the new Young Thug song that just came out yesterday or 2 days ago called I Miss My Dogs. So, there's a little backstory to this song. So, this is going to be a longer video just to let you guys know, but I'm going to get into the backstory and stuff like that. So, as you guys know, or you should know, that Young Thug got out of jail like at the beginning of this year, right? And a bunch of his interrogation tapes and like prison phone calls were leaked and jail phone calls were leaked. So like there's evidence of him dissing Drake and like saying bad shit about Drake and saying bad shit about Metro Boomin and saying bad shit about J. Cole and saying bad shit about Mariah the Scientist, his ex. I think they're broken up now, so his ex. There's stuff about him saying stuff about 21 Savage. There's stuff about him doing all that stuff. So this song is there's stuff about him saying stuff about Lil Baby and Future, right? And then there's stuff about him saying stuff about Kendrick as well. So this song is like an apology song to some of those people. And this is the Young Thug I want to hear. Like the Young Thug that's heartfelt. Like you can tell he really misses his friends, right? So like the first verse is completely dedicated to Mariah the Scientist. He's like, uh, I'm so bad. I mean, I wish I didn't let the internet take you from me. And first, I don't agree with that, Thug. You did that. You let her walk away from you because you were doing some bad shit at the time, right? But keep in mind, guys, like Young Thug, like he could have got the death penalty if the charges he was charged with were like he could have got the death penalty, or he could have like never gotten out of jail. He's very lucky that he did. So keep in mind when he did those prison calls and did those um, prison calls and did those uh, um, uh, did those uh like talked about those people, he was in a difficult mind space. That's still no excuse, but like keep in mind his mind state. So he's like, the first verse is dedicated to his girlfriend and hopefully getting her back. I hope they get back together because they have kids together and stuff, so I hope they get back together. The second verse is about, there's like 5 verses on this song, guys. So the second verse is an apology to Drake. He goes, Drizzy, you my brother. That's why I put you and Pluto. Pluto is Future, by the way. Why I put you and Pluto on the phone. So apparently, you guys remember those rumors last year, like mid last year, that Drake and Future like patched things up and they're back on a path. Young Thug was apparently responsible for that. Which that's good. Like, and when he's like, "Why are you beefing with Cash XO?" And Cash XO is the Weeknd's manager, right? Like that dog helped you, and that dog um came to my house and helped me. So why are you beefing with him, right? Um, and I just wish you would talk on the phone like men, or I wish I could get you and Cash on the phone to discuss what happened between you two. And then then he says, I also am trying to get you and Metro Boomin on the phone. And the story with Drake and Metro Boomin is, and it's reasonable that Metro feels this way, right? But the story between Drake and Metro Boomin, for those of y'all that don't know, because I just found this out 2 days ago, Drake wanted the song on superheroes and villains with Travis Scott and Young Thug. He wanted it for his album, uh, his dance album. He wanted it for his dance album, right? And Metro said no because he just felt the song was good as it was, right? He didn't want anybody else to touch it. But Drake kept asking him and asking him and asking him and asking him and asking him. And Metro's parents, well, Metro's mom was just murdered at the time where Drake's Honest We Nevermind album was gonna come out. Yeah, Honest We Nevermind was gonna come out. Drake wanted a song for Metro with Thug and Travis on it, and Drake kept asking Metro for it, and Metro kept telling him no, but Drake kept asking him for it, and like when Honest We Nevermind came out is when like right before that was when Metro's mom got murdered by Metro's dad, and Metro's dad committed suicide. So I understand why Metro was super mad at Drake. And why I understand that is you don't ask people for things right when their family members have passed away, right? Like, I get why Metro's mad at Drake for that. And I hope Thug can get them on the phone again. But also with those jail calls, like Thug said some pretty nasty things about Drake as well. And those jail calls, all the jail calls that I'm talking about in this video for Thug, are like on the internet. They're leaked on the internet and stuff like that. And then and then he's like, he has a verse for Little Baby. He's like, I taught you how to do this shit. Pick up a phone. It's Spider calling you. Wham, pick up the phone. And I guess Little Baby and Young Thug have a rift. But they should get patched up. Because like if you guys remember, I think I reviewed this song at least. But if I didn't, I think the best Little Baby song of this year is Wham with Future and Young Thug. In particularly, the Young Thug verse is crazy on that song, in my opinion. So yeah, for me, this is the Thug, guys. But I want to hear how his mind state was, right? Like, you guys know, I like lyrical hip hop. I like rappers hearing, like, having emotion and stuff like that, to their work, and that's what Young Thug has on this song. And then he has a verse for 21 Savage. He's like, I should have never dissed you, because he dissed 21 on one of those jail calls. I should have never dissed you. And I think he's being sincere, bro. Like, you can tell by his voice. He's like, some of the verses, he's like almost crying, like, please forgive me, like, blah, 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 blah. So he sounds sincere. And then, what else happened? And then he has one for Gucci Mane. He's like, I'm not a rat. Please link up with me again. I miss hearing your advice. I miss hearing your thing. And then he's like, he has a big apology for Future because he dissed Future on one of those jail calls too. And again, guys, to me, I've heard the song 3 times now. I think he's being really sincere, right? Is it his best rapping performance? No. But lyrical wise, it's pretty much the best Young Thug song that he's ever put out, because he's getting really personal on the record. So yeah. And I can't wait for Young Thug's new album coming out September 19th. Yes, I will be covering it on this channel. And yeah, so I really enjoyed this song. I really enjoy when artists give us a glimpse in their personal life and their writing. Doesn't matter what genre it is. Doesn't matter what style of music it is. Like that's my opinion. So yeah, thank y'all so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed this video, and if you've had a chance to hear this song, please subscribe, like and share this video, and leave what you thought of Miss My Dogs by Young Thug. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.